JK, the girl whom you claim to be your was in my bed 4 days ago. Taehyung's eyes turned shocked. What the heck is he saying? I swear I will kill you if you are doing it with both of us. JK got mad also as he heard that you was with we too. One. I can do whatever I want, Mr. Kim and Mr. John. I think it's appropriate to claim someone as yours without their consent. You glared at both of them. I have nothing to do with any of you. Excuse me, please. You tried to walk away from the scene but slammed against the door by JK. I swear, Ryan, test me now and I will show you who the heck I am. He shouted angrily and you whimpered because of his tight grip. We, keep your filthy hands away from her. We grabbed JK's collar, pulling him away from you. He threw a hard punch on his face. JK touched his punched jaw, but next second he punched V harder than his, making V stumble back with the force. You gasped, looking at his bloody lips. You were terrified looking at them. They were ready to kill each other. Their guards were surrounding them, but no one dared to stop them. We looked at JK with murderous glare and took a step towards him when you screamed, "Please stop!" You wanted to stop them, but we shouted and you freeze in your place. We, shut up, let me deal with him first, then I'll teach you a lesson. Vian, for what? You shouted madly. I haven't done anything wrong, Mr. Kim. I can sleep with whoever I want. You are not my boyfriend who is getting mad for it, and neither you have any right to accuse me for anything after the way you treated me the next day. You have no right. V's glare disappeared as he sensed the hurt in your voice. And you, Mr. John, who gave you the right to come here and claim me as yours? Have you forgotten how it happened and you literally threw me out of your house? I'm not gonna take anyone's shit. After listening, they both looked at you with guilt. You looked at the crowd and your eyes teared up with all the humiliation. JK, we are not done yet, princess. You will not leave this place alone. There will be only one of us who is gonna leave this place with you. JK pulled out his gun, and within the blink of an eye, it was on V's head. He stared at V but felt a gun tip on his chest, exactly where his heart rests. You gasped in horror looking at them. You shook your head as a horrified tear escaped your eyes, while they were smirking at each other like they don't care about their lives. There was not even a hint of fear in them. It was crazy. Vian's POV. What would I do if one of them dies? Can I carry on the guilt for the rest of my life? Why my heart became so restless with the thought of their death, I wasn't ready to imagine. It was surprisingly hurting me. Vian, please don't do this. V. As he said butterfly, there will be only one. I heard gun being unlocked and closed my eyes tightly. I waited for the loud gunshots, but none came. I slowly opened my eyes and noticed that the crowd went silent. They both were still holding guns at each other. I saw a woman. She was wearing formal clothes. She had long black hair and same eyes like we. She was around 49 years old, but she was more young looking. She was beautiful. She looked at me and our eyes met. I clearly understood that she didn't like me at all. But whoever the lady was, she seems to be an important person. The lady went close to V and holding his gun, she tried to calm him down. Maya was also there and she was trying to do the same with JK, and surprisingly, they were listening to them. Lady took their hands in hers and walked out while the guard, which was standing there quiet, he took my hand and dragged me out behind them. Why? Where are you taking me? Leave me, let me go. I tried to free myself, but his grip was tight. Throwing me inside the car, he locked the door. I turned my face and saw Maya sitting beside me. What is this happening? Where are you taking me? Maya. Vian, don't worry, everything will be fine. Vian. But who is that lady? Maya. She's my mom. Vian. It means JK is her son. Maya, no, he's not. She's my mom. Vayan, you are JK's sister, so what do you mean by she's just your mom? Maya, don't think too hard. You will not understand, so let's leave this topic. Soon car stopped and I saw a palace-like mansion. It was looking more beautiful and big than V's and JK's mansions. Guard came and pulled me out of car. Reaching inside the mansion, my jaw dropped as I never saw such a luxurious and beautiful house in my entire life. I was lost in the beauty of that place when Maya patted my shoulder. If you are done looking around, then come with me. Let me show you your room. I got confused when she mentioned my room. What do you mean, my room? Maya, you will live here until this matter is solved. Now follow me. I followed her and she took me in a big and beautiful room. Leaving me there, she left. I was confused what to do because I was a little afraid. Coming inside, I noticed my many guards in different parts of house, so it was impossible to escape. Shaking my head, I walked in bathroom. I freshened up and plopped down on the bed. The next morning, I woke up and did my morning business and stepped out of the room. A guard helped me towards the dining hall for breakfast. I entered the hall with a smile, but soon it disappeared when I saw both devils sitting at the dining table. V was sitting quietly on the chair while crossing his legs, and JK was sitting across V relaxed. I felt chills in my spine when they both looked at me at the same time. Their brown eyes were so beautiful yet so dangerous. I couldn't read them. They were looking calm but angry at the same time. I should run. That's the first thought in my mind, but it's of no use. I waited for them to do something, to say something, but they didn't. They just stared at me, which was making me more anxious. Good morning, everyone. I looked at the person who greeted everyone with joyful voice. My eyebrows automatically scrunched together when I saw the same lady from other night entering. She gave me a small smile while I just stood there confused. Hello, I am Ella. Vayan. I am Vayan, I said, feeling nervous. Ella. I know. You have made yourself known. Quite a beauty, I must say. Ella. Why are you standing there, Vayan? Come sit. Ella said as she sat down on the chair. I walked towards the table and sat down, leaving two chairs between me and V. I was keeping safe distance from them. God knows when they lose it and shoot me dead. As much as I know V and JK are the enemies and they shouldn't be in one house. Ella and V exchanged few words in Korean which I couldn't understand, and she sighed in defeat. V, I think you should eat too. You must be tired. V said, looking straight in my eyes, and my hunger flew out of the window. Vian, I am not hungry. I got up off chair to leave when he shouted. Sit down, he shouted angrily. Why his voice is so scary. He looks more handsome when he doesn't talk. I sat down with awkward expressions, and Ella seems to enjoy my condition. We took a empty plate and placed some food on it. JK snatched the plate from him and he too filled it with food and placed it in front of me. Without saying anything, I started eating and they did too. Done with the breakfast, Ella stood up and said, Let's go to my office. Vian, why don't you find Maya? She must be in the garden. What they are going to talk about? I really want to know, but how? Vian, okay. Getting up off chair, I turned around but was quickly swirled around. My front collided with V and he captured my. His hands pulled me closer by waist and it didn't took me a second to melt in his embrace. V, you are definitely getting punished, butterfly. Just wait, he whispered in my ear. He let me go and walked away. Soon I was pulled by another one. JK grabbed back of my head and slammed his lips on mine. He bit and sucked on my like he was trying to erase V's touch from there. I don't know how I'm going to deal with this two man. JK, how dare you, princess? How dare you did it with him? Let me deal with this shit first and then I will break your legs. Standing in the middle of the garden, I looked around but Maya was nowhere. Ryan, what should I do now? I am not gonna stay here longer. I'm gonna find way out. The garden was beautiful and the mansion was surrounded by the big wall. If I climbed on the tree and jumped to the other side, I might make it out. Looking around, I found a tree which can help me to escape. Making sure that no one was watching me, I started to climbing the tree. I successfully climbed the tree and all my hopes died down when I saw the height. It was too high that if I jumped on that other side, I will definitely break one of my bone. Looks like I need to find something else. I tried to get down but gasped and clutched on the branch tightly when I stepped on the branch and it broke and fell down creating a gap between the two branches. How do I get down now? I am stuck and if V and JK find out that I was trying to escape, then even God can't save me. Ella, this is the only way. Ella said, looking at V and JK. V was looking away from her with mad face, and JK was sitting there angrily. Ella, it's been whole day we are discussing this. You two have to come to this solution, otherwise it's gonna be a disaster. Are you getting me? Fine, they both said in unison. Three of them looked at the door when it got slammed open and a guard rushed inside without permission. Ella frowned at his behavior. Max, I apologize, ma'am, but that girl is nowhere to be seen. JK stood up from his chair, making it fly back on the ground, and exited Ella's office, followed by V. Ella also followed them with angry face. Ella tried to calm them down. She must be in the garden. Let's check once again. Ryan, they heard you yelling and looked around, but they couldn't see you. Ryan, here, I am here. They looked up towards the tree from where the voice was coming. JK, what the heck are you doing there, Ryan? JK shouted angrily. Ryan, I was enjoying the view but got stuck. You lied, making innocent face. V, don't dare you lie to me, Ryan. We warned you, Ryan. No, I'm not lying. I wasn't escaping. Trust me, I'm telling the truth. V, get down now. Ryan, I can't. The branch is broken. Ella, Max, bring the ladder. Ella ordered, but JK stopped him. No need. He rolled up his sleeves and climbed on the tree like it's too easy for him. You looked at him, shocked as he came face to face with you. JK, you lie very fluently, princess. JK said, kissing your cheek, but next second he pushed you down. You screamed loudly when JK pushed you down from the branch on which you were sitting. You closed your eyes and waited to hit the ground, but large arms caught you in the mid-air. V, got you, butterfly. You opened your eyes and looked at V horrified. Ryan, did he just pushed me? JK, you should be grateful that you didn't hit the ground. JK smirked. We placed you on the ground while you shaking in fear. V, please listen to me. I'm not lying. I wasn't escaping. You played it as we dragged you in your room. Enough of lies, butterfly. You need a punishment. It will be a good lesson and you should think before lying on my face. We threw you on the bed. Ryan, what are you doing? You can't touch me against my will. You said, terrified, covering back on the bed. V, you think I'm going to do it with you? Nah, baby, you don't deserve that. V smirked and you looked at him confused. V, you will beg for it. We unbuckled his and your eyes widened in fear. Vian, is he going to beat me? We, give me your hands. He ordered, but you didn't make any move. We clenched his jaw and grabbed your hands. Vian, what are you doing? Leave me. Vian, it's hurting. Please stop. You sobbed, and he looked up from his laptop. Setting it aside, he turned off the and you breathed in relief, but the desperation was still there. We free your hands, and you curled yourself in a ball and cried. He slid down beside you. Sliding his hands under your body, he turned you around and placed your head on his chest. We, do you want it? He kissed your forehead while you were just laid there. Vian, no. You refused to get any from him. You were frustrated too, but wasn't ready to give him any satisfaction. We, as you say, we chuckled, wiping your wet cheeks. You were too tired to fight and was well aware that you can't win against him. Closing your eyes, you tried to sleep while he rubbed your back, soothing you. Vian, if this is how you are planning to get me, then you are wrong. I won't break. You looked at him, and he was already looking at you. We, I will have you, butterfly, even if I have to break you or kill that. He stroked your cheeks until you fell asleep.